Hi, Delusion Dispeller back. Um, so yeah, after Mark the Shark, there were several other narcissistic and toxic people, especially online. And let me tell you, the forum that you'll meet a lot of narcissists on is paletalk.com. That was where I met Anita. That was where I met Dove. It was where I met Mark the Shark. Now, there's good things that happen there too. I met my spiritual mom on there too, and she has been a blessing in my life. We've had a lot of rough times, but um, we're still very close today, I feel, anyways, and I think she pretty much does. We're busy with our lives, but we touch base every now and then. And she really blessed my socks off. I mean, she was there for me after Anita chewed me up and spit me out. And even Anita tried to get her to not take me under her wing. She told her all kinds of stuff, like I was a lesbian and I was coming on to her and I mistreated her and I did this and that and the other thing. And my spiritual mom at the time wanted to believe her, but God talked to her and told her not to believe her. So she took me under her wing and we weathered a lot of storms, but like I said, we're still pretty close today and I love her dearly and she's been through a lot. Keep her in your prayers because she's going through a lot of stuff right now. So, anyway, after that all happened and Mark the Shark chewed her up and spit her out, we kind of supported each other through that mess. From there, I'm trying to think of what happened because I've been to lots of different churches, like I said, that were very abusive. Seems to be very common in ministries and churches, unfortunately, because basically congregation members are kind of the mindset that the pastor is almost like God. He tells them what to do and they just do it. They don't think for themselves. They're like sheep to the slaughter, just led astray in this way and that way, and they don't investigate what's being said for themselves. And I encourage you, if you're in a church or a ministry or a cult or wherever you're in, whatever group, do your research for yourself. Check out that group, make sure where their roots are, what they believe, what the higher ups are doing, all that kind of stuff, because you may be in a really bad group that you might want to get out of. But do it carefully, be careful. Don't just jump out of something without planning, a plan B and plan C and whatever you need. So I want to make sure you know that. Anyways, so okay, there was one. I think the rest of the narcissism pretty much came from some relatives who I will not mention, but there are several relatives right now in my family who are very narcissistic, and it takes its form in image and entitlement and nasty comments given to me online by certain people. So I deal with that pretty much on a regular basis. So it's not something that's of the past. That's a recent thing. I also have narcissists attack me in my YouTube videos, or on my YouTube channel, I should say, which you've probably seen in the comments. And I pretty much know how to handle them, but then when they start bringing the Bible and my beliefs into it, I get frustrated because I believe what I believe. I don't care if other people believe it or not. That's their choice. But on my channel, I do my thing. I do me, you do you type of thing. And if you don't like what I say or believe or do or whatever, you don't have to be here. Plain and simple. And if that makes me narcissistic in your eyes, then you can think what you want. I see it as a boundary. And boundaries are healthy and a good thing. And everybody should have some type of boundary system. So, anyhow, didn't mean to get off on that tangent. The next situation that I had, besides where I used to live in Muscatine, Iowa, way out in the boonies, had a few situations with some ministers out there that were not too favorable. Basically opened up to one and explained some problems I was having before I married my second husband, my current husband, and he refused to counsel us. He just stopped counseling us and said, I can't handle your issues, and I'm done. So, okay. So we ended up getting married by the deacon at the church, which was cool. We had a nice wedding. Anyhow, the next thing I'm going to tell you about is the most recent narcissistic situation. So stay tuned on that one. It may be the last, I don't know. Talk to you soon.